Hello everybody, in this video we are going to discuss about organizing data in fund accounting. So how can we organize data in fund accounting? We are discussing now. So firstly, just a second, how we are organizing data. And in this video, oh already opened. Okay. Now, welcome to our channel. In this video, now we are using organizing data using Excel in fund accounting. How we can organize data in fund accounting. In this topic, we will discuss about topics like sorting with Excel and understanding the sorting with Excel. Next, we will understand the use and benefit of filters. So, how can we utilize that well use that filters in fund accounting and how can it benefit from for fund accountant. We will discuss about transactions. Next, advanced filtering options. What are the advanced filtering options in fund accounting? These are also we will discuss. Next, after that, how to group data. So how we can group the data and use the of subtotal in Excel. So how we can use the subtotal in Excel. Just a second, yeah. Starting of Excel, no graphic and organizing data. సినిమా చూస్తున్నాను సినిమా చూస్తున్నాను వెబ్ సిరీసా? సార్ నేను ఇప్పుడు బయటికి చెప్పడం వల్ల నీకేం ప్రాబ్లం లేదు కదా? అదే నేను లేక లేక ఇంగ్లీష్ లో ట్రై చేస్తున్నా వీడియో. అదే ఓకే డన్. So how we can use the data and how advanced filtering options will help to fund accountant and how to group the data. So we can group data. We will understand that also, and how to use the subtotal in Excel. These five concepts we will discuss now in this video. And mainly, firstly, we will discuss about sorting data with for clarity and priority. What why we need for sorting? So sort means what? Here Excel allows us to sort on various criteria. So different criteria you may use for the purpose of sorting. You may use for text A to Z or Z to A, or numbers from small to largest or largest to smallest, or dates and times oldest to newest and newest to oldest, and custom lists such as large, medium, small, cell or color, font, color, cell icons. These all we will use. And Excel further do some user option like quick sorting options, A to Z quick sorting options, they will provide. And like sort buttons also provide. Ribbon data they will provide. Sorting dialog box will be provided. So this is the sorting data. So here in sorting data, how it will help now? Firstly, the sorting on the content often dealing with extensive data sets such as transaction histories, portfolio valuations, investor details, NAV calculations. So mainly work will be NAV calculations will be there for this uh, fund accountant. Here the sorting will help to arrange this information systematically so they can provide the data information, what is the information is existing, they will provide in a systematic manner. Example, sorting transaction by date ensure chronological order. In general we will use this chronological order. We should maintain in chronological order, which is crucial for reconciliation account. If you see in the fund accounting companies, they will provide accounting jobs and specifically for reconciliation team also. So this type of priority will be there for reconciliation and preparing report R to R reporting jobs. So sorting by investors names or amount help prioritizing significant transactions. It will help the persons whoever there in that place. Next, how filtering helps. Filtering data for specific criteria. So we will filter, will allow fund accountant to focus on subset of data as such as identifying transaction for specific investor, currency or data ranges. So if we see in fund accounting, we have they will deal in different currencies. They may go for rupees, USDT, dollars, and their fund master fund will be another place and feeder fund will be another place. So master may be in USD and feeder may be in rupees. So this branches, feeder means here branches, master means here like a head office. So they will need to identify the transaction for specific investors, specific currency, what is the currency, and data range, date range. For example, fund accountant may need to filter for all equity trades executed in a particular quarter or extract only transactions involving specific country parts. So a company will be dealing mutual funds, hedge funds, or private equity. So sometimes they need only this private equity. Sometimes they need only hedge funds details. Sometimes they need only for mutual fund details. So when they need for specific criteria, filtering data will be helpful. Next, using outline and subtotals. So how the subtotals will help to like when analyzing some complex financial data like such as fund performance by sector or geography. So in which area fund is performing better and which area is not performing, which area more illiquid assets are creating. So we need to get a summarized data into meaningful group is essential. Next, this fund accountant example by asset classification, for asset classification which is liquid either which is illiquid is either liquid means which is not working properly or which is not have market in this type of product. You see that type of product and use that subtotals to calculate total investment, dividend and related gain for each category. Next, we need to maintain the data integrity. Some pro tips for maintaining data. Single row headings. Here, Excel will reorganize the data range correctly and avoiding some sorting and filtering errors. Non-banking headers. prevent data misinterpretations such as heading being mistakenly sorted into rows. Avoiding, sorry, yeah, all right. So ensure the integrity of formula and data comment is critical for accurate financial modeling. So this all will be there. For example, a fund accountant managing a cash flow schedule must ensure no blank rows or columns script calculations like IRR and cash returns. So if we go for market returns, they have three levels: level 1 and level 2 and level 3. In level 1 they have, in cash flow hierarchy, level 1 means here the market has rate, so there will be a rate will be there. Here we will go for, there is no rate for specific product. We will see the similar items, what is the price for similar items. Here in this case we do not have the similar item, we do not have the price. Then we will use some methods like IRR, cash returns, discount cash flow methods. This will be provided here. First, starting in custom list. So how we can start custom list? Now in this case we have some pending invoice list. So what is the customer number, customer invoice number, and invoice date? What is the due date? What is the next net sales? So here we are identifying. Now we can choose the sort by dot down due month, from due month, which month. Now we are in December month, which person he is there in December month, so we will see December month this person. So if you see in a private equity, if you see in a private equity, they will collect capital in different stages. So though in mutual funds they will collect amount at initial hit, but in private equity they will collect in different ways. So for that, before 15 days they will, it will use call letter. So capital call letter they will issue, and we must know who is the person liable for this fund. So this fund, in which month we are going, so which is the due month. So when we want to find out the due month, this is the custom list. So starting the custom list due month, what is the next net amount we will collect, and this is whether useful. And but here not interested in a calendar year, you want to list started as per financial year, that is April to March. If you want to go for April to March, and go to the blank section of your Excel list and create a desired custom list, which is provided. And we need to create like a data. And after that, we need to choose files option, advanced in general category. You need to click the edit custom list button as shown in this here. So you need to use the advanced option, and in advanced option you will use the category. So we are click on the file option. So once we use this file option, it will open this like, and we need to in options we need to select the advanced option. Here is the general category. Click the edit custom list button as shown here. So we need to use the edit custom list button. Then we will click on OK. Once we will click on OK, then we will click. So custom list we will get. So how we can require? So we require in a month wise. So April, May, June as a financial year. So once we selected this one, we just need to your range, which is the previous step is important, and here we need to import that, and we need to click on that import button. Once we click on import button, we will get this April, May, June, July, February, and the custom list is added to custom list box. And you can now select the list to sort your data as per financial year, that is applying the starting. Next, how application of starting in fund accounting we have seen in upper. So here we are explaining how it was worked. So starting in fund accounting is like a powerful to organizing, analyzing report. So in previous we are organize the data we taken and we analyze it monthly wise. We need to report at the end efficient correctly and efficiently. Here how accountant will work. So how can they work? Key sorting. So they may go for A to Z sorting, or they may go for Z to A starting. So by text, you can go for by text, starting with text, or starting by numbers. So starting with the text means if you want to start like fund accountant often manages investors, registers, portfolio details, asset classification. Starting this alphabetically ensures structure, record, and easier navigation. Example: starting investors name and portfolio holdings alphabetically to prepare the reports. Next, starting by numbers. So how it works? From small to largest or largest to smallest. Your fund accounting starting help prioritize or analyze quantitative data like NAV movement, how NAV is going, it is in upward movement or it is in downward movement. We can go for fund return, how the fund return is getting, whether they are reaching the benchmark or hurdle rate or soft rate. So whether they are reaching that hurdle rate or soft rate or soft hurdle rate, benchmark rate, and what is the expense climbing. So this all will be numbers. So here example this market value to identify the top to bottom performance. Which fund he is providing more NAV, which fund he is providing more returns. It will be helpful. Next, starting by dates. So from oldest to newest or newest to oldest, you can go for any order like chronological order. We can use tasks like transaction processing and reconciliation, audit trials. Example: starting dividend payments or redemption requests by date to ensure timely processing. This work dividend payments, that is all our corporate actions which will help for corporate action team. And starting by custom list like financial year. So here fund accountant work with the data aligned to the financial year from April to March rather than calendar year, which we are seeing in the picture. So custom list starting ensures report harder to physical requirement. Here we need to rearrange monthly NAV report to follow the financial year order for regulatory and client reporting. For regulatory purpose, we need to calculate the NAV report, and for the purpose of client also we need to provide the NAV report, that is the performance report every case. So that is the case. Next, starting by color, icon or flag. Here you can use in fund accounting how we can use like conditional flag, formatting flag, critical data like discrepancy is there, some high priority items is there, or we can flag that item. Starting by this help prioritize. Starting flag transactions identified during the reconciliation. So some address mismatch is there. For the address mismatch, we need to highlight this. This is the high priority. We need to mention proper address. Next, horizontal sorting like left to right. Here, particularly used for reorganizing columns in periodic reports or aligning data sets by physical period. Here, we can rearranging the month-wise performances and data for mutual funds into financial formats. April to March. Next, practical fund accounting example, month-wise trend analysis. So in fund accounting is tasked with analyzing monthly portfolio returns. So we are analyzing monthly portfolio returns, but the data set provides the month arranges alphabetically like August, December, July. We need to create the financial base trend like April to March. Then we need to reorder the data. Starting here, horizontal starting by custom list. So here we are going in here this way. So this way. Now we want to go in this way. Custom list. So April, May, June, so and all customers here we are getting. Now when using a custom list to define correct financial year, order April, May, June, apply horizontally starting to rearrange columns into required sequence. So in horizontally we are seeing the data. Data is structured for financial year analysis, enabling easier identification of trends or anomalies in monthly portfolio performance. Here, starting pending transactions by financial year. So which are there, we need to check out the transactions which is there in that case. We will identify the cases. Here, pending corporations. What are the corporations we are pending? Corporate action means like dividend, stock splits are recorded by calendar year, but report must required with the financial year. So this will be help for cases. And After that, we need to for this purpose, ante this purpose, corporate actions where company recorded calendar year, but reporting required financial year. So financial year means start with April and end with March. Here we need to make the custom list. So define custom sorting sequence for month in the financial year order, April to March. So we are ordering financial year orders. Sorting the pending transactions using the custom list to record data to comply with financial year reporting requirements. So why we are reporting this order? Because we need to comply with financial year reporting requirements. When the pending transactions aligned correctly for regulatory or client reports, ensuring compliance and clarity. Next, how sorting will benefit fund accountant. So it was seen like reconciliation he helped, reporting accuracy worked, and workflow was improved and tailored analysis. So high priority was high reconciliations. Next, how example in real fund accounting like Northern Trust uses transaction data to streamline daily reconciliation across multiple funds. They have multiple funds, so they need a daily reconciliation. That's the reason many companies will provide reconciliation team also. Next, BlackRock leverages sorting by performance metrics to identify top performing funds for quarterly investors report. JP Morgan Asset Management uses horizontal sorting to align financial data for financial year audit and compliance reporting. That is the case. So option we can how we can to sort sort top to bottom or sort left to right or horizontally we can go. Next after that, how filter keys help in fund accounting. Now we are seeing how the filter key is going to help for fund accounting. Here filter means firstly you are often want to extract figures more than certain limit from your list. You are again want to know sales, what are the sales made in some list sales. Fortunately, you need to Excel include an easy to use filter to show just what you want to see and hide the rest. So whatever you want to see, they will filter, use the filter, then we can see what you want, and rest whatever the rest information it will hide. It is the benefit of filter. Now filter, how it works. So here filtering, how filtering is helps in accounting. Excel accounting filtering is crucial tool for fund accounting, enabling them to extract and analyze specific data. So what data? Analyzing specific data which is subset from largeable large data sets without altering the original structure. So it won't alter the any virtual structure. Just it will take come from large data which is required specific data. Here how information on Excel filtering applies to fund accounting aligned with practical example from industries. Now how it works. Firstly, if you want to adding the filter, just we need to go options like data. So here in data, so in Excel, you need to open the data. In data sort and filter option will be there. Here sort and filter group and filter will be shown separately, and we need to use this filter tool. Once this filter tool is taken, in this ribbon go to home tab and editing group, and we need to go for editing group and sort filter, and will be shown for filter options. So here it is showing filter options. Once you got this, or if you want to go for just a shortcut. So what is the shortcut? Alt Alt plus A plus T. Alt plus A plus T. Or if you want to go for another shortcut key, Control plus Shift plus L. You can get the filter option. Then it will show. So in various types of filter will be there. If you want to go for text filter, or if you want to go for a date filter, number filter, font color, cell icon, advanced filter, which we can want, we can use. So if you want finding the top or bottom using the column filters, different columns will be provided. So date, if you want data. You can use the date filters. Date how the date and text filter will be provided. Here, date filter, date and text filter here. Here opened firstly date and text filter. Here Excel date filter have many choices that let you filter records for certain time period pretty fast. So you want to record some period only, certain time period data only. Here by default for Excel filter, group the dates in given column by hierarchy of years, months, and dates. Now you can use that filter. So data filter allows you to display or hide the data from particular day. So particular day, particular month, particular year, whichever you want. For that, what you want to do, there is also an option to custom filter. So custom filter dialog box to select equal before. So here we are using this custom filter. In custom filter, we will use the equal before after between operator or custom filter. This is the option. We will use that option once we can use this case. And after that, text filter. So text filter, what it can tell as text filter, it will provide. And here, what is the benefit, key benefit filtering in fund accounting? What is the key benefit? One, it will data will be analyzed efficiently. Fund accounting, large transaction listing, making analysis faster and produce precise. Here, example like fund accounting may filter out all transactions about certain thresholds, like 1 million. Either you want to see only $1 million. So how which fund is going threshold meet $1 million. You want to see that one, and we need to review significant trades for compliance or reporting purpose. And next, enhancing reporting by filtering data based on specific criteria. Fund accountant can prepare customized reports for stakeholders. Here, example, extracting trades for specific investors or filtering dividend payment for particular periods. You need to generate investors report. Here, you improve the accuracy. Next, also time-saving automations, dynamic filters like today, next month, automatic repetitive tasks, especially for recurring reports analysis. It will use this case. Next, practical application in fund accounting, like text filter. So different of filter. One is text filter, number filter. How text filter will work? Here, filter specific securities or investors from a master list. So from master list, we want to know some specific securities. Like we need to know only the equity securities, or we want to know only the debt securities. Example, a fund accountant from BlackRock may filter securities beginning with tech, so which we are invested in tech related, analyze the performance for technology sector, or which we are only in real estate. So we need to filter securities in real estate. The type of text filters we can use. Next, number filter. Here use the usual transaction based on value thresholds, like fund accountant at State Street may filter trades greater than 5 lakh dollars. So high values activity for review. So for this, they may review the team lead, or for this, they see this manager or CEO or CFO need to authorization above 5 lakhs. So number filtering it will work. After that number data date filter, analyze transactions or balances for specific period. So for specific period, we need to check out the transactions. Example at JP Morgan Asset Management can filter Q2 for physical year to prepare quarterly report. So every after Q2, they need to prepare a quarterly report or half-yearly report also, Q1, Q2, half-yearly report. Next, custom filtering. Apply multiple conditions to refine the data set further. Here, fund accountant can filter transactions like greater than 1 million and occurring after specific date. So we need to check only after Corona or before Corona and after December or after Q1 or after Q2. So specific date with specific amount. So both we have multiple conditions is there. We will use the custom filtering. Next, dynamic filters, automatic recurring tasks with real-time relevances, like using today's filter to review daily cash flows and reconciliation transactions. Using extract complex subset of data and with multiple logical conditions. A fund accountant might use advanced filters to find a transaction that are greater than $10,000 or for flagged for review. Like industries, how using filtering some. Is with JP Morgan's asset management company filter by asset classes and transaction sizes to streamline the portfolio analysis for institutional clients. Northern Trust, if you see the Northern Trust company, they will extract historical performance data for a specific period and aiding complaints and investors reporting. If you see BlackRock company, they will use this filter for NAV adjustments by fund type to focus on discrepancies, actively managed funds which are there and which you passive managed funds which are in liquid assets. Next, State Street Global Advisories filters outstanding corporate action by maturity date to prioritize urgenting task. Next, how fund accounting use specific filter types. Here, for specific filter type means some like filter cell color and icons, top buttons. So cell colors and top buttons. This type of cursor. Cell color icons like prioritizing flag data in large data set. For example, filtering raw rows flagged with red to resolve high priority discrepancies. If in partners like we have GPs and LPs. In LPs, one person is political person. So if he is in political person, the TD team, due diligence team, they will take care. This type of person will be in red flag in portfolio valuations. Next, top and bottom filter uses quickly identify best or worst performing assets. Which fund is better performing, whether mutual fund or hedge fund or private equity or different funds. We need to check out the performance report. Next, text filter with wild cards handle non-standardized entries or partial matches. Next, filtering transactions involving countries parties with name containing corporations to account variations like corporations or corporate like corporations or some real estate is there or some tech companies is there or some bank involved. So this type of filtering with wild cards. This is cases. Next, we will see about the advanced filter. How advanced filter will work. Advanced filter. Before the advanced filter, we need to check the work like this advanced filter, date and text filter and advanced filter we will check out. For this here, you need to check like how the text filter is works in diagram. So how the text work is working. So here we use here text filter. In last we use like data filter. Now we are using text filter. Here text filter like bank charges, basic pay. In if we see in fund accounting, we have some charges, management fee, performance fee, incentives, catch up. The different text filter will be there, and we need to use the OK button. We will get the draw down button and we need from select one item. So like we need to select some basic pay amount. From that we need to check out and here we need to click on continue and what we need the statement stationery will get the information. Once you will click the OK, you will get the information of printer related data. Next, we are using how filtering works. Advanced filters. Auto filter means and advanced filter helps in fund accounting. Will be seen in next video.